Hi, welcome to Jigsaw Geek. So today I'm going to be talking to you about this Summer Day on the River puzzle by Yetch. I may have recorded an intro to this before, I'm not sure. This puzzle took me a really long time. There was only 512 pieces and 408 of them are border. And you would think, oh, a 500-piece puzzle shouldn't be that difficult. Wow, this was so difficult. It took me a long time. Initially, I was okay with, some of the items, which you will see in the time lapse. But at a certain point, I just got really stuck and I was really a slave to the poster. I was looking at every single piece and just placing it on the board where I thought it would be and trying to form some kind of map that way. However, once I got to about the 2/3 point in this puzzle, the pieces started going in very easily. But it was just that whole middle section trying to do this puzzle was really, really difficult. If you want to do this puzzle, you are going to have a lot of patience. But this is a puzzle that was designed specifically for the type of puzzle it is. This is a YouTuber named Yetch, and well, that's not her name, but she's a designer. She makes more like furniture and that kind of thing, but she's made 2 puzzles now, and I will link the video in the description to the video about this puzzle. And I was graciously given this puzzle as a gift, and I am so happy that I got this puzzle because ever since I've seen it, I've always wanted to do it. Getting this puzzle as a gift was great. I think one of the problems was that I did this puzzle right after a really, really difficult puzzle. And then I jumped right into this one. And so I should have given myself a little bit of a break. But I'm so glad that I persevered and I stuck to it and I got this puzzle done. Let's go ahead and look at the time lapse. This is probably going to be another of those worst voiceovers ever, but here you see me turning over all the pieces, and I realize now that was in vain, because later you're going to see that I'm going to have to take all these pieces off. It was just a big jumbled mess, and I couldn't figure out anything. So I went for the easiest parts because there were a couple of logs and basically the brown color, and I was able to do those. But then after that, it just became this big mess all over the table. At the top, you could see my earbuds. Those are really cool. My husband got me those for Christmas. So you can see, yeah, I took almost all the pieces off, and I'm just going for, and I'm really using the poster because it was impossible without it. Now, the first day I was doing it without the poster, and then I quickly switched to doing the poster, and yeah, I had to take everything off because it was just a big jumbled mess, and I even had to take all of those pieces off, and I had to put things down where I thought they would go, and according to the puzzle, it was just really, really difficult, and I would fill in pieces like that just by going where I thought they would go and building around that. And so you can see I took them all off. It was just, this puzzle experience was really different from what I'm used to, and I'm really glad that I did it. Now, as you could see from the time lapse, I stopped around the middle of the process. It was just taking me so long that I didn't want to set up the camera to record every piece because it was just taking so long. It might seem to you that I'm being negative about this puzzle. This puzzle is brilliant. It did what it was supposed to do. It was just really, really difficult. There is another puzzle that she has in this, and I will absolutely buy it. This does what a puzzle is supposed to do. It really does puzzle you. Now, I like to think, because puzzles in Spanish are called rompecabezas, and that in Spanish that means head breakers, and this really was a head breaker. So at one point, I was trying to do all of the rocks, and I thought that would be easy, but that just was something that was like taking me down the wrong path. Of course, these brown sections I was able to get quickly. Anyways, this puzzle is so cool. I've never done a puzzle anything like this. And yes, it was difficult, and I'm really glad that I stuck to it and I actually completed this puzzle, because I feel like I really accomplished something with this puzzle. And Yetch, if you watch this video, you did an amazing job. This is such a cool puzzle, and I can't wait to get the second one. Robert Evans, I really want to thank you for sending me this. If I've sounded negative in this video, it's not because of the puzzle. I think it was my mind state, and it's just a really, really difficult puzzle. You just do not expect something like this with 500 pieces to be as difficult as it is. Moving forward, I want to say two things. Number one, I want to do a shout out to Javi at Javi's Puzzles, because he recommended these trays. I bought them, and I'm really looking forward to using them. I use these, and as you can see, they're much smaller, but these things have been great. But look at how much bigger these are. So I think that's really going to help me when I'm doing the 1,000 piece puzzles. I also want to shout out Javi, because I haven't been on Puzzle YouTube in a while, because I have something going on, a big project in my house. And so he checked in on me, and that was really, really sweet of him. But I have two puzzles that I want to do next, because someone on Facebook had a puzzle that she wanted to trade. I took pictures of some of mine, and these are the two that she wants. And so I have to do these puzzles soon so that we could set up a trade. So I want you to vote. The first person that actually says in the comments which puzzle, that's the one I'll do. So I have this one, which is Travel the World, and the other one is the United States. And they're both 1,000 piece puzzles. So which one? You get to vote. First person to put the comment, that's the one that I will do. But it's kind of a cheat, because I'm going to do both of them anyway, because I want to arrange that trade. So as always, I really want to thank you for all the support out there. And any comments that you have are always greatly appreciated.